Hello, everybody. Welcome to these Days of Demos, where we check out some up-and-coming indie games and see what is out there on the horizon. Thanks for your patience with me, as I had a little bit of trouble connecting the YouTube stream today. So if you're on the VOD and the starting soon screen was a little longer than usual, that's why. Welcome in, everybody on Twitch, on YouTube, watching the VOD, watching the playthrough. Good to have you all. Space Monkey, congrats on grabbing the first redeem today, and hello to you, and hello to Kitty as well. So I actually have a good number of demos that I've downloaded, and we'll just kind of see where timing and everything leaves us today. On the thumbnail, I put 4. That's about how many demos I think we're going to get into, but it could be more, it could be less. Also, I have started another new YouTube channel that is Ad Noctem Plays, where Ad Noctem Gaming is going to be my highly edited main content, the most like polished, cut down presentation content. Ad Noctem Plays is just the straight playthroughs of demos and shorter games and things like that, with breaks and cross chat and things edited out. So it's just a way to catch the different games and demos that we play through in one solid format. So let's go ahead and get started today with our first one. And the first demo we're going to play today is called Entropy, which should be my category on Twitch already. But yeah, we'll just go ahead and pin that. And this one's pretty fun. I checked it out just the beginning to make sure it was going to work with OBS last week, and it looks pretty cool, and it got a lot of life and soul to it. So let's get started. So if you know Dread Delusion, as I understand, this is the same people. I don't know if it's just the same publisher or if it's the same studio, but you can see it's got a pretty similar vibe. It's a little loud, so I'm going to turn it down just a little. That feels better. All right, we're going to start a new game. And the only difficulty that's available right now is normal. So there will be an easy and hard in the full release, and who knows, maybe more difficulty. Love the art style. The hanged man kicks, finds foothold, gasps down air. Untying his noose, he steps from off the stool to wake his children. Interesting stanza. Draenog Town, 1402, Old Eurus Calendar. How now, men, women, and emmen all. We, the Tragus Performing Company, graciously thank you for your attendance. Our humble play begins o'er 1,000 years past, if you can imagine such a time. Psst, players. The sorry state of the lot of you. I can smell you from here. Did you all go swimming in a brewery? Now, which of you is performing Vartano tonight? You're almost up. And drunk or no, you'd better not botch your lines. Draenog is Welsh for hedgehog. Oh, very cool. And yes, hello, Kian. So we have Emin P, I'm assuming that's pronounced that way, of the third gender, neither man nor woman. Oft misunderstood, you've grown resilient. We have Man P, a young performer full of heart. You've always corralled others to your thinking. And then we have Woman P. Since girlhood, you've borne the genetic traits of Clade Tragus, granting you keen reflexes. I'm gonna go with Man P because I think it sounds kind of funny. Hey, Maiko, good to see you. Footsteps I hear. Ah, here comes Vartano, king of all the sorry souls of this wretched land. I take my leave. Your head throbs. You shouldn't have let the others corral you into drinking that 6th pint. Now, what were your lines again? Oh, woe engulfs me. Once the mere utterance of Vartano struck awe in every bosom of my kingdom. Now they curse my name, spitting its letters as if poison. But did I not rule with the finest, the noblest of virtues? Did I not rule with... Shit, you think. What's the noblest? The kingliest virtue. Did I not rule with grit so the kingdom could weather any hardship? Grit increased slightly. I will admit, mayhaps my studies distracted me. Mayhaps with my eyes averted, the rot set in. Your Majesty, the rebels are at thy palace gates. Aha, to think, a king must bear arms against his own people. Well, so be it. Squire, bring me my... Damn, what weapon was it again? Bring me my sword and shield. Melee increased. Now throw open the gates. I will greet my subjects with manners most pertinent on this wildest of nights. Mark these words. In terror will they howl the name Vartano. This player of Vartano is surely something. They shake and sway with pure passion for the material. If it's the same player I saw at the Hog's Tavern earlier, 'tis not passion that does it. Begging your pardon, sir, but an urgent report from the gates. Fighting's broken out, but with who, we're not sure. Probably just drunkards starting trouble again. You two, with me. Oh, you actually get to, like, control your character. I didn't think this was going to be that kind of game. Oh, that looks scary. Oh, when you do the camera control, it warps the audio. You can almost do like a sitar kind of thing with it. Yeah, that looks bad. Demons! This deep in the gloaming aisles? Impossible. Soldiers, stand firm. It's you there, players. I care not if those weapons be mere props. We need every able body. To me. You. He's talking about you, isn't he? On second thoughts, maybe you should have stopped on the 4th pint. We'll arrange in 2 rows. Theater players, get behind us and use ranged weapons if you have them. Soldiers, defend those in the back. Now get ready. They come. Rows form the basis of all combat, both for your party and the enemy. There are 2 rows, front and back. Characters in the front row will protect anyone directly behind them. Protected characters cannot be targeted by normal melee attacks, but they can still be targeted by ranged attacks or certain spells and abilities. I kind of wish I could turn the music back up now. Alright, so we have the Drenog Knight fighting a demon congealment. Ooh. Yeah, that does some damage. A protected character in the back row cannot use normal melee attacks. Only ranged weapons, spells, and spears can be used from the back row. guessing I can't do any of this because I'm in the back row. Can I use... I can use medicinal moss on the knight. Ooh. When a character is knocked out in combat, there's a chance they will permanently die. The fate of knocked out characters will be revealed at the end of a battle. There's a chance they will survive with an injury, but if they die from their wounds, there is no bringing them back. Note that the player is the only character who cannot permanently die. Characters can use their turn to reposition. This action allows a character to move to any free position in the front or back rows. Use it if your formation has become disrupted. Ranged weapons can be fired even when the character is protected and can even target protected enemies. Yeah, get him with the crossbow. Characters may perform one action per turn. Each action will increase that character's turn delay by a certain amount, delaying the next turn. More powerful actions like certain weapon skill abilities may have a greater turn delay than a basic attack. Ooh! Press tab to enable a more detailed tactical overlay showing character dice rolls, etc. Okay. Q can also be pressed to get a bird's eye view of the battlefield. I don't think we're gonna win this one. Damn, look at that. After feeling like every bone in your body was crushed, there was only the briefest of agonies before all light, sound, and sensation drained from your world. How long did you linger in darkness, in silence? A moment? An eternity? You cannot say. The sand runs thin, there is no time. The voice punctuates your silence. It is the first voice you have heard for a long time. Maybe the first voice you have ever heard. Ah, what feeble pickings are these, and the winds are weak. I'm losing sight. So be it, you'll have to do. The Tragus Company Journal, the prized possession of your troop. You should take this back to Kuvas, where your troop called home. Forlorn grave. Here under a simple shrine to the mummer lies a hopeless grave. In these troubled times, few can achieve a place in a soul garden when they pass. But in fear of a dark death, their families bury them with the old rituals all the same. I'm guessing this is a save. And I want to see... And I... Vert x-axis. Yeah. See, now it's like the Kenshi camera. I couldn't get used to the other one. Found 10 coin. There was a symbol like I could interact with something, but... Does not open from this side. Okay, Silent Hill door. Who be ye? The demon silhouetted before you twitches wrongly. Cuts and abrasions line its flesh with bones protruding from lumps of clotted blood. It licks its lips. Missed one, have we? Come hither, man-folk, for your blood pumps too cleanly through your skin flesh. My blade will make you pretty, and together we will rejoice. All characters have courage, which represents their mental state. When a character is knocked out, their allies will lose courage. A character with low courage is easier to hit. In addition to attacking normally, a character can also choose to target a specific body part. Targeting has a lower chance to hit, but if enough damage is dealt, the body part can be destroyed, resulting in a powerful debuff. Limb loss, okay. For instance, severing an enemy's arm may mean they can no longer use the weapon they held in that hand. Disabling a leg, meanwhile, will mean they can no longer reposition. Some monsters will have unique body parts with specific injury debuffs. It's worth experimenting with targeted attacks to find out what these are. Even the door is a bard. Oh, I missed. A dark RPG with permadeath and limb loss, you say? The post-battle screen displays the status of your party after a battle. Characters receive experience from every fight. Okay, we know about experience and leveling. They get attribute points, and every few levels will also get a perk. The fate of any knocked out characters will also be displayed here. If a character dies from their wounds, they will be permanently removed from your party. What if we want to carry them around, you know, for good luck? I think the music's worth turning back up. Rusty armor, so it has some armor, but minus evasion and minus speed. Ah, all is black. Who goes there, folk or demon? Folk. Nothing. Key and help, if you're still here, what is this word? Is merciful. And I recognize that voice. You were with the performers, weren't you? Prithee. He suddenly coughs. You have no idea? Okay. He suddenly coughs, loudly and slowly, blood dribbling down his chin. Prithee, would you heed the last requests of a clad Dranog knight? What do you need? Alas, our semaphore tower was first to fall to the demons before the alarm could be raised. There's an inn over yonder, about a day's walk, thereabouts. It's got its own semaphore tower, the next in the chain to Kuvas. You must make sure they've sent the message that this was a demon assault. Mayhaps word has got to them already, but I've met the old man who operates the tower, and he's a fool. I'd wager he reported only foul weather. First, tell me what happened here. Have you not eyes and ears? The spawn of Vartano has descended on this town. By morning, all will be ash. They burned the tower, then sent some emissary to bargain with our inner clade. I was at the gates when it happened. One of our grandams, bless her soul, she let the bastard in, and 'twas all a ruse. They were upon us. He coughs and wheezes. You'd best be off, but first take my mace. I've not the strength to swing it anyway. This shattered sword will have to do. Now leave me to my fate. I won't see my ancestors, but I've done them proud. Medicinal moss, okay. Okay, the soundtrack is kind of awesome. If you enter an enemy's line of sight, it will chase you down and attack, initiating a battle. But if you approach an enemy from behind, it will take a moment to notice you, even if you are running. This means it is possible to avoid encounters, but you can also use right button to unsheath your weapon and with it readied strike an enemy. Striking an unaware enemy will give you the advantage in battle, allowing your characters to strike first. I could have used that tutorial a little bit sooner before I was spotted. I don't know if we can, like, lose line of sight with it. What? I was clicking it the whole time. Demon lungs. That seems like an enemy will want to strike an ambush. Tozer. The young wayfarer trembles before you, her eyes darting around the flame-licked ruins. A globule of snot hangs uneasily from a nostril. Oh, this isn't what I expected from the great town of Dranog, not at all. Clutched to her belly is a tattered codex, stuffed full of markers. If you didn't know any better, you'd almost say it looked like a spell book. Noticing your interest, she clutches the book tighter. Oh, this old thing. I suppose I'm not what most people expect when they think of a shaper wizard. Hey, what's up, Stoner? Good to see you. But I've been tutored by the elder of my village since I was this high. I can speak with the makers around us, and I've even mastered a whole spell. A whole spell? What is it then? Oh, well, I had been practicing phage for years, where you summon insects to do your bidding. Only I could only get the really tiny ones to answer my call, and they'd just crawl all over me and make me very itchy. But last year, I finally got the hang of bile. I can cast it nearly every time. Only very rarely do I botch it, honest. Wait, what happens when bile goes wrong? Well, you see, it's a spell to weaponize the makers in your gut, so... You're supposed to vomit poisonous stomach acid everywhere, but if you miscast the spell, you can just rupture an organ and cough blood all over yourself. It hurts real bad. A surge of flame bursts from a pile of wreckage nearby, causing you both to cower before the searing heat. Look, we should really get out of here, huh? Can I tag along with you? Well, two's better than one. She beams smile, revealing a few missing teeth. Oh, makers be praised. I'm Tozer, by the way. Let's get out of here. Cast Cryptosporidium. It is of the utmost importance to recruit new party members. Some party members will offer to join your party when talked to, but you can also purchase new members from a mercenary notice board. Make sure to check the equipment of any new party members in the journal equipment page. Yeah, format, okay. Simple leather hat. Well, looks like we got a fight ahead of us. Over there, look. It's one of those demons. Makers, don't they look so creepy? It's not quite like a corpse, but like the body is remaking itself. That one has armor on. If I could try casting a spell, we could bypass its defenses and try to poison it. And those little walking lungs. It must be using makers to walk around like that, so it's probably magical. Try targeting its bronchi, and maybe you can stop it casting any spells. Oh damn, they've heard me yapping. Here we go. Okay, yeah, that's pretty typical stuff, but the important thing here is that the spells can be miscast. Wow, that's pretty good damage for a book. How are we missing so many, like, 80% rolls? Well, all right, look at us. Note that you must pay your mercenaries. Any money received from a battle will be significantly reduced by the number of active party members you have, and slightly reduced by the number of reserve party members. Characters won't leave your party if you run out of money, but you will be very poor. Okay, you have to click the right mouse to swing. Nice, so we got a stun on that one. Yeah, good job. That's what we like to see. Okay, there's a demon walking that way. Oh, way to miss. There you go. We'll do a little healing. I really hoped to take out the demon lungs that time, but oh, you know what? Looks like we get another. Don't miss. Why is the player always missing? But we got a stun. Hey, but it feels good when the miss happens to our advantage. Militia spear. A long spear for thrusting. We'll hold on to that. I could theoretically... Oh, I guess the spear is like a two-handed weapon. Maybe I'll get a mercenary who can stay in the back and use the spear. Entropy autosaves your progress. If you quit the game, the next time you play, you will respawn at the last shrine you visited. There's no game over in Entropy, but your mercenaries can die permanently, so watch your step. Mysterious figure. An imposing stranger in charcoal black armor approaches you. In the flickers of flame, you struggle to make out the figure when his booming voice pins you to the ground. What's this? A rodent scurrying from the flames. Ah, but we recognize this one. You performed a play earlier this eve. We watched and listened from beyond the walls. We are not so dissimilar, for my kind know how to strut and fret upon a stage. The figure gestures at the surrounding carnage. You could call this a performance of our own. Pray tell, do you like it? I'm a little let down that there's not an option here to, like, play up his ego or something. Why, yes, 'tis but glorious violence acted out upon this stage. You know, something like that. If this is a performance, the playwright's an arse. Oh, I couldn't agree more. All sound and fury signifying nothing, just as we like it. Oh, is he in the back with a spear? I think so. Nice miss. Cool, okay. We got one. I didn't see how much damage that did, but I don't think it felt nice. Oh, Tozer's down. I've never seen one of them do a hit so strong before. And we miss. What is this plague of missing? We have 1 health left. Okay, I've got a chance here, but it's such a small one. KO the demon, and then the mysterious figure misses. He does not miss. He does not, in fact, miss. You died. Dozier has sustained head injury. Magic is more risky to attempt. Wow. Injuries cannot be removed by resting. Instead, they must be healed by seeking a doctor and paying a fee. You wake screaming, your mind filled with the certainty of imminent death. But once again, you find yourself mysteriously unscathed. So I'm all the way back here. That's a pretty unforgiving spawn. And what is this now? You can see us. You must have the touch of the other world upon you. You smell of death, and yet your heart beats. Just remember, most of your kind die a dark death. So if you have any companions, they might not share your luck. Oh, and you gotta restart? Minus the loot? What? How are you supposed to come back from this? I was kind of hoping we'd get a medicinal moss from that. Just cry that one guy. So not all of the enemies are back. That one sure is. Are you getting out of here? Come on, let's make a break for it together. Sure, let's go. Isolda has joined your party. If we get in a fight with any demons, let's just try to run, okay? Soldier armor can stop a crossbow bolt, but probably yields to a bullet. The ground here is disturbed. The taste of mud and chalk suddenly cloys at your throat. You look at your fingernails. There is dirt trapped under them. Did you? Okay, so that's the shortcut back. That does not heal us, however. All right, well, I mean, I guess this is a try for what it's worth. All right, we got a medicinal moss. So we can use that on Tozer. And then as for the formation, we'll put Isolde in the back. I don't know if this is enough to give us a fighting chance, but... See, I feel like if I had gone the other way the first time, way better chance. He clutches a bleeding gash. The man is clearly wounded from your last encounter. What, you? Now isn't this a twist? We flung your corpse into the flames not an hour ago, yet here you stand. Well, all the better, for now I can kill you again. To arms. Oh, so it has changed things. I like this. Of course that would be a miss. And another miss. But this time we KO'd the mysterious figure. Okay, that's an interesting set of mechanics that I didn't expect. So this is the end. Out, out, brief candle. Found 30 coin. And here's another shrine. This is the world map. Here you may explore freely, though beware that you may be attacked while on the road. As you are surely aware, all compasses point to Tourmaline, the mythical ancient city. Why? Nobody knows. Or at least nobody you've ever met. Kuvas, your home city, lies in the direction of Tourmaline, so it is termwards on your compass. However, the road to Kuvas weaves uneasily through these gloaming aisles, so you will have to follow it term west, that is, west of Tourmaline, at least for now. Crooked tree. While on the world map, press right button to set up camp for the night. Doing so will transition to the camp scene and heal your party, though more serious injuries may require a doctor. You need camp supplies to set up camp. Make sure to purchase these from a shop if you are running low. Okay, I love the aesthetic of this game, and the music is super cool. Campfire, okay. The man looks at you with tired eyes. Some foreign creature stirs within his clothing. You think it might be some type of rat. Is the full game out yet? It wasn't when I got the demo. Well met, travelers. You can call me Lanark. These roads are seldom trod by small groups. You should be on your guard. You don't seem so bothered yourself. He grimaces. I've seen my fair share of battles. Don't concern yourself with my safety, stranger. He looks you up and down, then sighs. You don't exactly look prepared to face the perils of the road. Pray tell, what's your profession? I'm a player in a theater troupe, the last left alive. Bah, so you only know how to swing a sword in one of Dyfed's plays? Well, I can hardly let you wander off without sparing some words of advice. So, what do you wish to know? I'd like to ask for directions. You've got a compass, yes? Well, where are you headed? Looking for a place to rest and buy supplies. Ah, well, you're in luck. The Blind Bat Inn lies about a day's journey term west down the road. It's run by Yaltog, who is a kind soul. I'm sure many who fled the carnage at Drenog are already seeking refuge there. Whatever you do, just don't stray too far west of the road. That way lies a bad place. And anyway, the Tragus Gate is locked shut. Ah, so you're homeward bound, eh? Well, you're a ways away, so it'll be quite the trek. At least it's easy to get your bearings from this place. Kuvas is termwards from here, so you just have to follow the big arrow on your compass. Or you would if these gloaming isles weren't so irregular. The path curves around Term West, taking you past the Blind Bat Inn. You probably passed through a Tragus outpost to get here from Kuvas, but I'm afraid all the gates have been locked shut on account of quarantine measures, so you may need to get creative if you wish to return home. I've heard there's a path through Nothag's forest, but I would not advise it. Folks say the soul gardener who tends it has gone mad. Alright, so we got our supplies to make camp. There was a tower we were supposed to visit. Oh, here's the Blind Bat Inn. The young Aemon stands uneasy. As their sullen eyes meet yours, they scratch underneath their ill-fitting cuirass. Say, tally-ho, wayfarer. Dost thee come from Drenog, perchance? Yes, the place smolders in ruin. They gulp. So the rumors are true. I had sought to travel there, for I'd heard talk of demon sightings, and I am a hunter by trade. Thy can call me Selgar. I'm technically a Strigoi hunter only. Since the mythical beasts are long extinct in these lands, other prey must suffice. Mostly rodents, if I'm honest. Last of the Selgar line. Haha, my paw would throw a fit. Me, last of the Strigoi hunters. A lad who's never even seen one of the beasts, and an Aemon to boot. They are wicked things, lightning fast. They feast upon human flesh and can be killed solely by beheading. Only a Strigoi has not been seen in the Gloaming Isles since my father slew the beast of Baranduk before I was born. Many assume they are but a myth. As thee can imagine, 'tis trying times for a hunter of an extinct breed. Farewell, Selger. Wait, before thee departs, what thee considered taking me on thine travels? I'm destitute, see, but as long as I can take my share of the coin like any merc, I can lend my sword to thine entourage. Sure, why not? Selger has joined your party. They grin weakly. Many thanks, Wayfarer. I won't let you down. The woman is unresponsive. Her eyes still see the flames of Drenog. Party reform points can be found scattered throughout places in the world. Look out for statues with glowing glyphs. At these meeting places, you are able to switch characters between the active and reserve parties using the formation journal page. Remember that you can always switch characters on the world map. Ooh, what do we have here? Yesterday, we got the freak to sing a little song for us. The maidens of old Dolgenau, 'twas, made me all teary-eyed. Well, alright, I think, because there's a couple demos that I want to get to today, I think we'll wrap up here. This is a good spot for this one. But this is super cool. It's definitely... I don't know if it's a full stream game for me, because I tend not to like to stream games where I have to voice everything for multiple hours and there's so much dialogue. But this is a super cool game to play. I like the permadeath and semi-permanent debuff mechanics. World building is cool, the art and the environment and the design is super cool. This is definitely one I would look out for to play in the future, if not to stream for myself, and I think it's got a lot of personality. The way it's written, the way it's put together, the battle mechanics, like you can see inspiration from other properties, but it's also its own thing. So it's really cool. This was Entropy, if anybody wants to check it out. And if you're watching on the YouTube, I'll go ahead and I'll put links to it after the stream. But yeah, thanks for checking out Entropy with me. Now, I'm going to go ahead and take an ad break because we have one in 90 seconds. Anyways, I'm going to use the restroom and then set up our next demo. So thanks for being here, everybody. I'll see you in just a moment. Some clips of the channel should play while I'm gone. We have been in a bit of a predicament, as you might see. You might be able to deduce that something has happened. Okay, is everybody in this room dead except for me? Cool. I can work with that. Okay, this one's gonna take a lot of coffining. A cacophony, if you will. Now that's how you pull up to a funeral. Man, look at those lighting effects. But where's my ray tracing? It's literally unplayable. Last time when I walked around for an hour with you all listening to my character groan because I was low on health. Yeah, it looks like we're doing that again. Oh, no. Good news. We're not doing that again. I lost my right leg. No, child. Child, cover your eyes. Cover your eyes. Do not let this be the last thing you see of me. Hold on. Hold on. Do it for her. Do it for her. No, no, I clicked quit breathing. No. What the hell is this game? Oh. I thought that was my tranquilizer rifle. Oh, I went full lethal. Just shot that man in the face. I thought that was my tranquilizer.
Best bet's to access it from the service level. Got a way in from there.
Judy's hair reminds me of a rooster. I can feel it. They're gonna come to life any second, and I'm gonna regret ever poking around back here. Please. What did I tell you? Oh, go away or I'll call the police. Shinji, what the fuck are the police gonna do about that? You see the meat nightmare hallway outside. Okay, let's set up for a new game. Last time we did this, we played Iron Nest, which was a big, heavy turret simulator. By the way, I realize there's still ads going on, but we'll set up while the ads are there. Today, we are playing a game where you operate a tank against some type of horrible creature on the battlefield, and it's like a survival horror mechanical sim type game. We are now playing Breaking Armor. The interesting thing that I've seen about this one so far is that it's in 4:3 aspect ratio. All right. In 1977, aliens arrived on Earth. To reshape the planet for their own needs, they altered the atmosphere, making it toxic to humans and populated it with their own plants and creatures. The survivors took shelter in old bunkers. Over time, they dug deeper, turning them into underground cities. Today, these underground cities fight each other for resources on the surface. The only safe way to move and operate above ground is in the tanks left behind in the bunkers. Now, 50 years after the catastrophe, you set out on your first mission as a tanker. Okay, so this must be the bunker. I'm gonna see if I can up the sensitivity a little. That feels better. Oh, or this is the bunker. Gotta love the atmosphere already. Hello, you're the new tanker? Good, there's no time. A shipment meant for our enemies was dropped outside. According to intel, it contains a tactical nuclear device. We can't retrieve it because our rover is under repair. Destroying it is the only option. That's where you come in. The mechanics prepared a 128mm high explosive round. Use it to destroy the crate. The target is located between our bunker and their main bunker, closer to our side. We have the advantage for now, but you need to move fast. I've prepared a map. The marked areas show where terrors are usually sighted. The route avoids those zones, but I can't guarantee anything. There's an enemy bunker along the way. It may be occupied. You'll be issued one 75mm heat round in case of an emergency. That's high explosive anti-tank. That's everything. Operating the tank is simple. Drive, rotate the turret, shoot, and monitor your oxygen and fuel levels. If you want, you can practice loading procedures at an improvised training station. Just remember to get the tank ready before heading out. Good luck. Okay, so I'm guessing this is the training station. What is this? Pretty cool little guy. A dog or maybe a cat. What's up, Rust? All right, so let's see. Open the breach. We're going to place the ammo in here. We're going to close the breach. We're going to open the breach of the main gun. Place the ammo in here. Close the breach. Fire the main gun. Fire the minigun. All right, we'll see if it like auto ejects. Pick up the oxygen tank. I wonder where these go. I can't read it. The oxygen tank is in the way. Now, where would I mount you? Would assume back here. Ah. Okay. I'll talk to the mechanic. Just to make sure. Oh, nope, that's done. Talking with the mechanic is done. We don't get another chance. All right, so we have one high explosive 75mm. Place it there. And we'll grab the high explosive 128mm. Where's the magazine? Guess we place it there, and yep, okay, here's the gun. I mean, do we just want to load the gun itself? Doesn't look like I can open the breach yet. So I guess we have to do that in the field. There's probably a good safety reason for that. This is the opposite of that turret game. There's entirely no space inside this. All right, what else could I be missing? Do I get a little pistol to take with me? Keep closed. We got meat hooks here. Bet it was something the mechanic said when the oxygen was in the way. I don't know, fuel? The ability to repeat dialogue would be a nice thing. I'll leave the training gun the way I found it. Refuel the tank. Okay, if I were going to refuel a tank, this looks like fuel over here. Ah. Now, where does tank fuel go? Where do you fill this thing up? I'm like some kind of mechanical mastermind. Okay, we put this back. Now am I ready to go? Close the hatches and flip the switches. I think those are the only hatches we got. Just the two. How many gallons to the mile on that thing? You know, like at least 12. Power, oxygen, radio, driver's monitor, LiDAR, gunner's monitor. Wow, okay. They somehow managed to pack even more stuff in this no room. Oh, we closed these hatches as well. So this is the driver's position. Okay, we're going. Now, I thought I was supposed to have a monitor. Test, test, test. This is Sergeant speaking. We'll be monitoring cameras and available sensors, and we'll alert you over the radio if anything important happens. Is this multiplayer, or are you supposed to do all 15 positions? I think you're supposed to do it all yourself. Oh boy. Excuse you. You know what? Can I just go ahead and get these things loaded? This is what they have to give me for a monitor, huh? How meta is this? You're on a monitor watching me look at a monitor where I'm watching a monitor. When you're the only guy who shows up to work and your manager says, cool, you'll do fine, we'll check in later. Hopefully I don't need to manage, like, my fuel resources, too. Okay, I'm going, like, way the wrong way. Okay, so somebody disagrees with me being out here. I wonder if now is the time. What? Kill the enemy before he kills you. Be faster, aim better. I really didn't think that those bullets were hurting me. Restart mission. Okay. It's interesting we have a whole subgenre of struggle games. I like the ones where it's not just that the game is hard, but that it feels like you're performing a series of operations. Like, it's hard because there's a lot going on that you have to manually input. I tend not to like games where it's just, this is hard and you will rage. I think I hit a rock. That an enemy? Yep. How do I raise? I think he took out my oxygen. Okay, wait, this next time we definitely got it. I try spinning the doodad faster. The problem was I assumed that I would left click to spin it, and then move the mouse to determine the direction. Wrong. Left click turns it left, right click turns it right. So I had to figure that out on the fly. I should have tested the aiming controls first. Ricochet makes a fun little song, so I get why you'd want to let it go on so long. Yeah, classic doodad controls. Honestly, it's industry standard. I shouldn't be surprised. Perhaps if I see the bunker first, I can fire on it. Enemy is down. Good job. Keep heading to the target. That better be the only enemy, because they only sent me with one 175mm and one to take out the nuke. What if the nuke has a gun? I guess I better shoot it faster. Yeah, there was probably a tree there or something. That be it there? Kind of looks like that's it. Okay, so like, what's the safe distance? Did I get it? Good work, mission complete. Head back to base. Enemy forces will be arriving here soon and you're out of ammo. Heard. You're natural. I don't know about all that. No, don't like that. Do not like that. This is kind of disorienting to look at. You almost have to look through it. I don't know if I, like, have time to read that radio message. It's okay, I probably just hit a rock. Oh! Hello? Retreat immediately. A terror is on the way. You're in extreme danger. Uh-oh. Oh, is that in the game? Okay, I like that. That was cool. That feels really difficult. Just to learn how to handle everything. Aw, thanks for playing. Yeah, good old jump scare ending. That was a good one. Oh, I forgot to update my game, but, or my game on Twitch. In the full version, tank versus tank combat, monster encounters, deployable rover and drone, tank upgrades, more missions, more tank customization, more monsters, and more overall. Well, now that was super cool. I like it. It's got a lot of charm. All right, let's see what we wanted to do next. Oh, I know. More overalls, indeed. This one is called Blighten. Looks like a penguin skull. And we will set my category to Blighten as well. Assuming it has one. It does, with 4 followers. All right. This one is a bit of a lo-fi survival horror slash shooter. So, you know, it's pretty familiar territory for us. Let's fire it up. All right, new game. In a world stained by nuclear warfare, Veltska clawed its way into existence. Born from shattered and plagued nations, the new country faced starvation from the poisoned soil, disease from the radiated air, and corruption from within. The regime promised survival at any cost, and for a time, ruling with iron fist delivered results. Yet beneath the surface, resentment festered. Whispers of rebellion grew louder through the concrete slums, fueled by hunger, death, and despair. Veltska answered the unrest with brutality. Their iron fist became heavy and more crushing than ever, any sign of resistance destroyed before it could spread. For a time, order was restored through fear alone, but once a fire catches, it can be hard to extinguish. Disappearing from Veltska's concrete jungle, the lasting rebels grew sharper, patient, and far more dangerous. In response to the growing insurgency, Veltska established a specialized military unit tasked solely with the eradication of rebel forces still hiding in the wastes surrounding Veltska. Among those chosen was you, pulled from retirement after serving as special forces in the war, tasked with purging what remains of the rebels' insurgency. After serving with your team for some time, it's believed the hive of the rebel infestation has been located deep within wastes. It's got a little fisheye view. What mission is this now? 11th? 12th? No matter, they are saying this one won't be like the last. Best you head to the briefing room to hear for yourself. They are claiming to have found a rebel hotspot deep in the wastes. Want us to do their dirty work yet again. Go get the details from the commander in the briefing room. If I were going to be brief, it would be in this room. But I am rarely brief, so I guess I was wrong. Ah, the briefing room. Is this the command? Oh, I thought the commander was a projection. Greetings, soldier. We believe the majority of the rebels fled to an abandoned war-era research facility. Locate and eliminate all insurgent presence. Note the facility was formerly used for biological research and weapons, so tread carefully. You should revise your weapons training before being deployed. Head to the shooting range in the hallway behind us before lights out. Good luck, soldier. Glory to Veltska. All right. I'm sure you still remember how to shoot a gun. Hold down right-click to aim. Yep. If you run out of ammo, there is more in the storeroom to your right. Head back to your bunk and get some sleep when you're finished. Okay, it's got an interesting sort of scatter, the shotgun. And aiming sensitivity is quite low. I wonder if there's a setting for that. There's just mouse sensitivity. Okay. I'm guessing the aim being slow is intentional then. This feels like we're about to walk into the middle of an Umbrella Corps situation. Wait, am I supposed to just take my AK with me back to my bunk? I guess we just put it in our pocket, that's fine. Sleep. Sleeping till tomorrow. Head to the helicopter bay. Your team is waiting. Which one's the helicopter bay? Is it through the briefing room? No, that's all locked. Did I miss a whole room? Oh, it's through the shooting range. So the storeroom is to the right. Your team and escort is waiting outside. No matter what you face out there, desertion will only be rewarded with death. Good luck, glory to Veltska. Okay, U.S. helicopter, I think, is not what I was anticipating, but... Rumor has it that they were researching on corpses during the war at this place. Juicing up bodies with who knows what, trying to bring them back to life. Superstitious, are we? Only saying what I heard. Rebels are more horrific than anything that could be made in a lab. Rebels or not, we'll make sure they stop breathing. We are approaching the facility now. Victor, try to find us somewhere to land. Something is wrong. Victor, what is it? Victor, why are we dropping? Victor, pull us up. What the hell is going on in this place? Roman, do you copy? Victor, do you copy? Shit, I'm losing blood. I need something to stop the bleeding. How about these rags? What? Those looked like they would do. I mean, they were filthy, but... And they might have actually been chunks of blood. Jesus Christ, Roman, what did they do to you? Picked up a revolver and 6 rounds. All right. Picked up a key card. I don't know how I change weapons. The usual suspects aren't working. Okay, that just turns my light off. Maybe I'm not meant to yet? Ah, okay, now it works. Still, 2 shots is not a lot. And so far, I haven't found a melee option. Oh, is this my melee option? Picked up a crowbar. Yeah, so it looks like it's all scroll wheel. Oh, wait, let me see if I can go breaking boxes. Maybe there's some valuable stuff inside here. So far, not seeing a whole lot of value. Mostly just a lot of splinters. Well, you know I gotta check every box, though. Security and bunks. Seems like if I hit a box right on the corner, it breaks in one swing. Three of the fuses have been burnt out. Okay, so I gotta find some fuses. Okay, we got some more revolver rounds. I like the animation. I don't know if it's like rotoscoped or something and then just heavily, you know, pixelated, but I really enjoy it. Okay, that's a fuse. Maybe there's a fuse and... Oh, I thought this was a vending machine. Now, not all of those were headshots, but it seems to take about 4 shots to kill. Okay, they have more range than they look like. Come on, give me a bone here. I need some loot from one of these boxes. Okay, the drawers don't open. Hey, look, it's the monitor that we used in the tank on the last one. You're tougher than the last one was. That one sounded super dry. File medical intake report. Condition upon arrival, unconscious, severe trauma. Patient recovered from sublevel 3 following reported incident. Patient placed under observation, further monitoring required. Okay, so here's the deal. Here's what I'm going to need from you. I'm going to need ammo and I'm going to need health. There's your ammo. And a fuse. Now let's talk about what we can do for some health. Okay, I'm seeing that you're meeting me on fair terms. Negotiations can continue. So I have 2 of the fuses needed. Highly responsive devs, yes. Answering my needs in real time. Well, let's put the fuses in here so at least if we die, the next guy doesn't have to work as hard. 2 of 3 fuses found. So that's not going to let that open. So do we think mess hall? Or whatever this is. This looks like a storeroom. I see a pile of gore under there. This is way too much ammo they're giving me. I have 2 full cylinders. And then something's wrong. This looks like an awful lot like our bunks, doesn't it? Rebel note number 1. Since Veltska has been tightening up surveillance, we have decided to retreat from the city and hide in the wastes around the border instead. The one we're residing in has it all: bunks, storage rooms, and even leftover supplies of weapons and ammunition. I'm surprised Veltska just left them here. I have a feeling we put this fuse in here and turn on the power, and all hell breaks loose. When you crouch, it's really more like prone. Oh, good God. Look at this. Some of you wish you weren't. I agree. Your fault for having eyes. I didn't check what was the other way first. That was a really nice time to save the game. Also your fault for having ears. Oh. Found a shotgun. Okay, so the shotgun, not as effective as I hoped. I waited for it to get close so I could try to really blast it, but... We need the tank for the previous game. Okay, so that's that. Well, I would call this game soothingly disturbing. I love the footstep sounds. Don't love the screaming sounds as much. Maybe this way to the mess hall now? That's still locked, so what am I missing? Maybe I did miss something in the security bunkers. You know, this reminds me a little bit of, like, Divine Frequency meets Cry of Fear. Trying to think of any other specific games that come to mind. Holston, even a little bit. We are going to have another ad break starting soon, so I will go ahead and take that here in a moment. But until that ad break is upon us, I'm going to continue crawling through the gore, I guess. Wondering if there was something I forgot in this direction. All right, there's the ad break. I'll be back in just a couple minutes. Thanks for being here. What? Drugs? Okay, listen, I gotta chase down. No, hold on. I need that fire truck. You don't understand. Cannot believe I just got folded by a smart car. I appreciate you. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out. I appreciate you. Big appreciation all the way around. Oh, no. Okay. Is everybody in this room dead except for me? Cool. I can work with that. toilet. I got so excited for the toilet. I didn't check to see if the sink worked first. Kind of cute. Oh no. Oh no. He's gonna do it. Hope you're all happy. I know it's difficult when you're starting out and you want more. So I read that that had explosives in it, and I thought, neat. Maybe if I break it in, or if I break into it, it'll give me a grenade. Really don't want to die to a rat roach. Get out of that room. You didn't pay for that room. You don't have a key card.
Leon! Louis, I've got something for you guys.
Did anybody catch the zoom when he said, I've got something for you guys? What exactly has he got there for us?
Convulsions. Look, I know you're a carrier. You've been coughing up.
Alright, back to it. Thank you for hanging out. Maybe there was something this way that I missed. Oh, the door that says next. Why would you start me looking at a wall? Okay, just have to say my blue light blocking on my monitor has just kicked in for nighttime mode, and it makes this even harder to see. Management office. Okay, so apparently crawling doesn't help you so much not be detected. That's head management office. What is this? I'm assuming head management office is locked. Well, I guess that's what one gets when one assumes. Lab clearance unlocked. Okay. Why don't I feel like that was a good thing? Rumor has it this place was once used for developing biological weaponry. We're working our way down to the lower floor labs. Whatever they left there could be invaluable to our cause. File shipment log, restricted access level 2 only. Bio compound. Do not open sealed containers. Log all handling and transfers immediately. All tier 2 storage units are to be refrigerated and monitored continuously. I'm not convinced that headshots deal extra damage. It seems so far like it's 4 shots wherever I hit them. 5 for the, like, split-legged ones. I whiffed 1 shot that time, that's why it was 5. Man, there's a lot of them out here. Chewing through my ammo. Gotta say, the 3D sound so far is pretty good. Anything on this bench? Looks like a vaguely gun-shaped thing. It seems like each ammo pickup is enough to kill 1 enemy if you don't miss. 1 basic enemy if you don't miss. Yep. I just know one of those times I'm going to go through a load zone, and there's going to be a monster already there. Line up here for laboratory clearance. Necessary ID and clearance needed. Okay. Love Glutton, good to see you. And thank you for lurking. Okay, that door is locked from that side. Ah, see, I knew I should have let it get a little closer. The spread on this shotgun is something serious. Lurkin, but just read the title. Demo days. We love demo days. Supervisor's instructions addressed to redacted. Security cameras have been installed and are actively monitoring all stations in the laboratory. If any blank is seen, report to blank instantly. Full vigilance is needed at all times. Yeah, I hear you about the vigilance. Thank you very much, Love Glutton. Love back to you. By the way, I have started a new YouTube channel where I am uploading my playthroughs just edited down. So a lot of the demos and stuff are going to be on that YouTube channel, just cut down like breaks and chatting and things like that. Just a new little thing I'm trying out. Thanks for the heads up. Of course, I put it in my Discord under either announcements or video uploads if you want to find the link. Hey, that one's locked. I do not like this room. Do not like this room. I do not like it with a broom. Where is the link? If you go to video upload notifications, I should have just posted a playthrough in there that will take you to the channel. The Iron Nest one, actually. Oh, listen to those footsteps. Are you actually getting any closer? I feel like it's stuck on something. Yep. Yeah, the footstep ambiance is very loud. Can't tell if this is a place I've been before. Okay, well, let's check this other one at the other end of the hall. Nope, okay. Well, then probably the way that I'm unsure of is the way to go. Okay, actually lurking. Hey, thanks very much. Always good to see you. Try the crawl space first. Things you will never hear me say in real life. Okay, so if I do that, I have to drop down. So let's do the other ones first. Okay, yeah, this is... it's one way that I went. Okay. And we'll see if this is anything. No, okay. We're just making our eliminations before we move forward. I don't love dropping down here. In fact, I really hate it. Picked up elevator room key. Okay, this is the other side where we came in. That's probably the elevator room. Let's poke in this one before we do that. Well, you'll definitely hear that one before you see it. The atmosphere in this one is just so oppressive and dark and anxious. Did you see me starting to double tap already? I didn't even hesitate. We were just gonna empty everything we had. Good thing that exploded, because I was already doing the math and it wasn't mathing on the amount of ammo that I had. Starlet, hello, good to see you. This a place where I crawl under, maybe? Oh, or we go this way. Okay, so these explode. What's this game about? So you are an ex-special forces in some basically destroyed apocalyptic nation, and they're sending you in to wipe out a rebel group, and the rebel group is hiding in an old bio-warfare lab that was experimenting on corpses in a previous big war. So kind of feels like we're the bad guy and everybody is the bad guy, but there's all sorts of horrible monsters in this place because of the experiments. I do not like the amount of ammo. Oh, what is this? SMG? The research has been very successful so far. Dead bodies for testing are plentiful, live ones not as much. Nonetheless, we have found a suitable live subject. We will begin testing with the matter collected from the site. Okay, I just wanted the shotgun shells first, but that's okay. We'll do it your way. Locked, I need a key card. Okay. Well, don't like these stairs, but what are you gonna do? Doesn't feel like much useful in here. There was another door down this way. So the runny footsteps explode. Researcher Files number 1. Our most recent wave of experimentation has been unsuccessful. We're yet to see any results besides a savage bloodlust and grotesque mutations in the subjects. Nonetheless, we will keep trying. Off to the bloodworks with this lot. Okay, so now I should have a higher level of key card. No. I forget if there was one up here. No, this was what looked like the dead end. Is it the vault? Highly restricted area, manual override necessary. Ah, 2 of 4 terminals. Okay. So there's somewhere else I need to find terminal. Remember, the game is a fan of crawl spaces. Okay, that doesn't open anymore. Ah, like this crawl space. Although this appears to just be a loot room. But it is proof that we could have missed areas that we need to pay attention to. It's too dark for me to really make out what all this is. Thank God they have multiple AC units. Yeah, I can't really make out what this wall is here. Can't figure out what you're trying to make out with a wall. Hey, any kind of stress relief in this situation. What am I missing? Anything on shelves? See, it could be any crawl space. Hey, Rain, welcome in. Thank you for resubscribing.
Zbunikus ad knocked love.
37 months. That is more than 3 years we've known you. Hope you've been doing very well. Hope life's been treating you well. Thanks for being a supporter for all that time. Playing a scary one today. Ah, autopsy word keycard. I needed that. Yeah, always happy to have you. Okay, we got our access. Able to go in these corners for some reason. I'm not sure why. Okay, now we know the last one we needed to go to was the autopsy ward. That's gotta be a fun one. At least they're nice enough to restock us on ammo. Alright, so I got my override. Oh boy. This is not a feel-good room. Get got. I whiffed one. I hate it when I whiff one. Oh, ominous red hallway. Very, very ominous red hallway. But I can't jump. Am I just meant to fall in? To be continued. Thank you for completing the Blighten demo. Make sure to drop by the Discord and leave a review. I will not be doing that because you should not have to join a Discord for every indie demo you play to leave a review. But I will send this to the devs. That was super cool. That was tense the whole time. I am tense after playing that. I will say I felt like it gave me... It was more horror and shooter horror than it was survival horror. I felt like I always had more of everything than I needed, especially first aid. And if it's meant to be like a more accessible difficulty, that's cool and all. I just never really felt like I was out of resources. There was only one time I had to use the melee weapon, and again, that might be their intended way of playing. It's just thoughts that I'm having compared to other survival horror games that I've played. But yeah, that was Blighten. I definitely think I could check this out upon full release if y'all are interested. It fits in with a lot of the games that we've played before that I've really enjoyed. There's just something I love about, like the pixel art, of course, but the dark, oppressive atmosphere and everything. I don't know, it's just a vibe that I really enjoy. So I had a good time with this. Good job, Blighten devs. Thank you for the demo. All right, and on that note, and what a note it is to be sending everybody off to bed to, or at least myself off to bed to, is we're going to go ahead and wrap up here. We didn't get to the last demo that I had, but that's okay. There's always time for more demo days, especially now that I'm uploading these and making other content with them. I definitely see a return to more demo days in the future, so look forward to that. Once again, look forward to all of these demos being uploaded on the new YouTube channel, which is Ad Noctem Plays, after I've had time to cut them down just a little bit, and that will be our library of complete playthroughs of games that are not heavily edited. So, yeah, let's go ahead and close out for the night. We'll start by ending YouTube first. YouTube, thank you for being here, whether you were here live or you caught the VOD. I appreciate you, and I hope you enjoyed this indie demo day as much as I have. And rest assured, there will be more ahead. We hope to see you for that, but until that